What's up? It's your girl Chief 10, and you are tuned into the Into the Thick of It podcast. And today we are getting into another episode, and we're talking about my personal weight loss journey. I don't know when this episode is going to be uploaded. I have some in the vault that need to be edited, but today we're going to be talking about my personal weight loss journey. And it's not really a weight loss journey. I'm going to call it a workout being consistently active journey, because that's really what it is. But I've posted some pictures here recently, and y'all was kind of going off the wire with what's the routine, and I keep replying to everybody, I'm gonna talk about it on the podcast, but the routine is consistency. It's all about being consistent. That has been my word for the past about 3 years now. I think I got on my shit in 2021. The routine is consistency. So let's dive into what I've done to lose a little bit of weight and what prompted my journey, what things I've learned along the way, and what hopefully will help you on your way, because it's a never ending thing. So whenever you get the courage to start and just keep at it. So let's go ahead and get into the thick of it. I think today's topic is very fitting because number one, I just started back. I'm sorted in a mug, and I got on this new cute outfit. This is from Yitty. Let me just show y'all this real quick. Hold up real quick. If you're only listening on audio, I'm sorry. Come catch me on YouTube so you can see this Yitty real quick. But one moment. So we got a little off the shoulder top, and I didn't think I was gonna like this. Yitty be cute. It got a little history or whatever. Some stuff I'll be like, y'all could have kept that. A lot of stuff will be like, that price tag, what? But this, I don't know what the real price tag is, but this is actually cute. So Yitty Ambassador, sorry, I don't know all the numbers. But this is real cute, and I really enjoyed this little off-the-shoulder moment. But even better, let me just hold up, because the body is body, I'm not going to lie to you, big dog. It's doing what needs to be done. Yeah, this little bralette fits so cute. Look at that rump. Shaker. And these are flare leg pants. Can y'all see that? So yeah, really enjoying this Yitty set. This is September's. Oh, your girl look good. Yeah. But yeah, back. It's the drama. Back to what I was talking about. So yeah, this workout journey of mine. Let's talk about it. So, like I said, I have been on this now weight loss workout consistency journey for about 3 years. But again, if you've been following me for a while, I've been on my to the gym for years, years and years and years. Started with trauma, grew into something that I personally just wanted to for myself. And then as an adult, you know, with this workout thing, you fall off, but you got to get back on the horse. So that's where I'm at with it now. I've got to a mental space where if I don't work out, if I'm not active, it feels kind of wrong. And I'm kind of glad that I'm in that space, because that's just how you keep your body mobile. So first things first, you have to pick a battle. Pick a battle. And I'm speaking specifically on weight loss. If that is your goal, there's a lot of reasons why people get in the gym, want to lose weight. You know, you may have suffered injuries, may have had to have surgery for XYZ reason. But for me, it was just really, I started this journey to get my mental back right. I had come out of a relationship, as you know, most people do. Like, a breakup it can be a very traumatic event, and it does a lot to you. And I don't think we get into all the specifics that can happen while being in a relationship and that relationship ending. So I was coming out of a relationship where I feel like my partner was no longer attracted to me because of weight gain. When they met me, I was one size. You get in a relationship, you gain happy weight because we're not doing anything but sitting around cuddling and eating. So I pick up weight easily. I'm short, so the weight, you can see it quickly. There's not really too many places for it to go. So I was coming out of that. I didn't feel like my partner was attracted to me anymore. I was kind of losing myself in that relationship. And I don't know, again, what episode this will be on, but there was a time where this person was telling me, I don't feel like you know who you are. And in that time, I was feeling kind of lost and didn't really know who I was anymore, from being in that and believing one thing and, you know, just going through the motions of being in a tumultuous relationship. So coming out of that, I was trying to regain my confidence, regain my appeal in myself, making me feel like I'm appealing to others. So it was all this mental work that I was trying to get to, and I just really didn't know how to get there. And I know a lot of us, like, weight loss is the thing, and we feel like when we lose the weight, then my life will be like this. When I lose my weight, then it'll be like that, XYZ. Then people will talk to me like this, they'll treat me like that. And it can be the case. I'm not going to say it's not the case, but it's more about how you mentally feel about yourself. And on this journey, that's what I learned. I started it, yes, because I, was not in a body that I was particularly happy with. But my main goal for getting back in the gym was my mental, because I knew when I was on it consistently, I felt so much better mentally. I felt so much stronger. I felt like I was unstoppable. And here now, going on this journey again, that is exactly how I feel this time. I feel like if I can get my mind right, no one can tell me that there is nothing that I can't do. And I am proving that to myself in just being in the gym. If there's a day where I feel incapable or unable to achieve something, I know that I can go to the gym and feel successful and feel productive and feel like I've accomplished something. And that just feeds and fuels into other aspects of my life. So I got in the gym again to get my mind right. And then it just became a part of my daily routine again. So let me just jump forward into the quote unquote routine. I don't have a set routine. I use social media, TikToks, Instagram, YouTube to find exercises or movements or challenges, I guess, to make myself push myself. And I just see things, I was like, oh, I think I can try that, or I want to try this movement. So I get in the gym and do it. I think about, okay, I want to work upper body today. I want to work core today. I want to work lower body today. Whatever quote unquote problem area that I think I'm having, that is what I target. It's not necessarily a routine. I'm not following any one specific person. I'm not following one specific plan. I just go in and I do what feels right for me in that day. I know a lot of girls, and I'm speaking to the girls specifically, when we're first getting, to work out, we go straight for like cardio machines. And that's good. That is good to like get it started, because you do, you feel tired on there. You're working out, you're sweating, and you feel all these, different things. But if you really want to change your body, I'm going to tell you right now, weightlifting. Weightlifting is what really gave me the shape, the results that I'm seeing, that y'all are seeing, that I'm being complimented on, more so than cardio. And what I tell the girls also is you have to start looking for non-scale victories. That scale is going to make you upset a lot of the time, because you're going to feel like you're working out so hard, so consistently, being, doing things that are outside of your norm, and you're not seeing the results as fast as you want. And the results that you're looking for is these numbers on a scale, or these numbers on your pants, or these numbers on your clothes. And they're not changing as quickly as you feel like, as hard as you're working. This has been, like I said, a 2-3 year long journey for me. The results aren't supposed to be fast. That's not even the healthy way to do it. Shout out to all the girls, all the people doing all the things. If you are having the various surgeries, if you're using various pills, if you're taking various shots, all of those things are to ignite rapid weight loss. So then you have other things that come with it. Do your research on that. But for me, that is just not something that I wanted to do. And I've tried some of them before. I've tried the pills. I've been on phentermine before, which is it's really like Adderall is what they say. It's a controlled substance. It's kind of like meth. So it worked for a while, but then when taking it, it had me feeling depressed. I would be up for 3 days straight, literally no sleep, no eating, no nothing. I wouldn't even be thirsty. So again, of course, that's not healthy for your body. And it was making me feel these ways, and I was having these different side effects that I just didn't feel was necessary for the changes that I was seeking in myself. And I don't feel like any of those changes are necessary for, even if my only goal was weight loss. So I said, let me just sit back and get my mind right again, because with the pills, with the surgeries, with the shots, they're all, again, like I said, jump starts. And the only proven method for weight loss and to maintain that weight loss is continued research into your diet and exercise habits. And I'm not talking about fad diets. I'm not talking about like a Atkins. I'm not talking about like a Weight Watchers. I'm not talking about whatever, I don't know, keto, all of those things, like vegan, all these different types of diets. Like, you have to do the research into what works for your specific body type, your blood type, what really works for you. So that is the nutrition part of it. And I don't Mean that when I talk about diet and exercise, I'm not talking about fad diets. I'm talking about research into what will work for your specific diet. And like I said in the beginning, pick a struggle, pick a battle. I knew for me, I eat like a little kid. I don't like a lot of things. I don't like a lot of vegetables. I'm a very picky eater. So I knew that that was going to be my bigger struggle. I've always enjoyed being active. I love to dance. I love to walk. I like to be outside in nature. I like to lift weights. I enjoy doing those things. So I said, let me go ahead and do what I like to do, which is being active. And I got in the gym. When I first started out, I was like, okay, we're going to start with 2 days a week. I'm going to make sure I get in this gym and I'm in here for at least, or I take a walk and I'm out here for at least an hour. Then it started becoming more like, okay, I feel good when I do this. I feel better when I do this. Whatever's happened in my day, when I go do this, things get a little bit easier for me. So let me up that a notch. So then we took it to 3 days. And then eventually I got on this 4-for-4, which is really a 4-for-4-for-4, which is 4 workouts 4 times a week. And you want to do that. You want to complete that goal every week. So for 4 weeks out the month. And I call it my 4-for-4. And right now I'm doing for 4-for-4 in the gym. So I will work out Monday, Tuesday in the gym. I'll probably take a walk on a Wednesday, and then I'm in the gym Thursday, Friday. And that's just what has become good for me. Whatever fits your schedule, work it in. If that is just taking a 30-minute walk 2-3 times a week, do that. See how your body feels, because walking alone can change your body so much. I'm a little bit everywhere with this. I thought I was going to be a little bit more concise to have a better flow, but I'm just thinking and talking. So find whatever works for you. Stick to activities that you enjoy. Another big disclaimer that I wanted to say: stop trying to consequence yourself into change. You know it didn't work when your mama yelled at you, gave you a whoop, and put you on punishment. Those things were not making you not want to do whatever you did before. It just makes you feel bad about whatever you're doing. So when you're telling yourself, oh, I look like this, I look a mess, I need to get in the gym, I need to do that. Or if I pay this X amount of money for this gym or for this X, blase, now I'm losing out this money, I have to do this for myself. If I can't fit into this, I know I can't eat this. Like you're giving yourself consequences when you should be giving yourselves rewards. So the way that I look at it is I never feel bad after a workout. I always feel good. I always feel accomplished. I always feel productive. When I'm in the gym consistently, then I start seeing these results. Oh, my seatbelt fits a little bit looser. Oh, these pants are a little bit looser. Or I can see my coochie a little bit better. My stomach ain't hanging as low. I'm giving myself rewards. I'm looking at the rewards. I'm not trying to consequence or chastise myself into doing something that is good for me. I know it's easier for me to get up the stairs now. I'm not breathing as hard when I walk. So look at those little things and stop looking at the scale and these numbers to chastise or consequence yourself into trying to be better. Be better for yourself while doing better for yourself. I'm using all these like little analogies or whatnot. Is that even the word? But just be nice to yourself. Stop being so mean and stop trying to punish yourself for something that's actually really good for you. Another thing and another reason why I got in the gym so consistently is I am blessed to be able to have both my mother and my grandmother on my mother's side. So I am literally looking at my future. If we want to talk about the female body, the female anatomy, and all these things, I am literally looking at what my future is going or could hold. My grandmother has different ailments, different mobility issues. My mom talks about different aches or pains that she has. And my mom, when I say that's G.I. Jane right there, that lady's something different. Okay. She's just a different breed. So seeing these things and hearing these things that they're dealing with in their older age, I know that is potentially going to be me. So I want to take the steps now to be preventative. So I'm not dealing with as much as that, or the things that I am dealing with aren't health related and not related to my weight per se. So, and I'm probably the biggest one of the 3. So yeah, that was something that I was always talked about younger. And when I look back at pictures now, I'm like, dang, if I could only be that size again. I don't think that now. I really don't be caring about this. I care about my size, but I don't be as hard on myself about my size as I was once upon a time. But I look back and I'm like, dang, I was actually kind of small back then. And then I look at my adult weight. That's another thing. Young girls, give your body time to develop. When they say, 18, 21, 25, baby, puberty, I'm calling it puberty. That's mess. Don't ever stop. Give your body time And even then, it's going to keep changing. I'm here about to be 33 now, and I'm still seeing new changes. I'm still finding new changes. I'm still experiencing different things that I've never experienced before in life. And I'm like, whoo, does it ever stop? No, it doesn't. So allow yourself grace to move through the changes that are forever going to happen. Your cycle contributes to your weight. Your stress levels contribute to your weight. Your home life contributes to your weight. Your eating habits contribute to your weight. Everything contributes to your weight. So you have to think about the other things that are facilitating your weight gain or loss or stagnancy. And again, get that mental right to address them so that you can see and have the results that you are wanting to get. But again, to back it up even more, when I talk about the trauma of like weight loss or just weight things in general, my mother, like I said, she's G.I. Jane. My parents are military. They've always been very health conscious. Number one, because they had to be for their job. They had to be a certain weight. You couldn't go over a certain weight for your height. So I kind of lived by that standard growing up, or had to live by that standard growing up. So my most memorable time was probably 7th, 8th grade, right before I was getting ready to go into high school. My mother had me up at like 6 a.m. every day on a treadmill watching the news in the morning. And she would say, if I didn't see you work out, it didn't happen and you can't go anywhere. So that's what I grew up with, like having to be on that treadmill. And she would be down there watching the news with me. If I was walking too slow or walking too long, she would put me on intervals to jog for a certain amount of time. She would put me on different inclines to activate different, parts of my body. And, of course, her logic was, I'm doing this for your health. I'm doing this to help you. I'm doing this to better you because I don't want you to be XYZ. And of course, at the time, and I told her this before and she kind of got upset about it, but I was like, Mom, at that time it was torture. Now as an adult, I kind of am grateful for that because now it helps me to maintain my own workout regimens and what I consider to be, good or healthy amount of exercise. But at that time, I did not like that lady. I did not like working out. I did not feel like it was fair. And I just felt like a little ugly fat girl that like nobody wanted me, cared about me, or liked me unless I was working out to lose weight. And I was always the bigger one in my friend group. And, used by, different people, different boys or whatever because of my size, treated a different way because of my size. And when I look back, I'm like, dang, I really wasn't even that big. But at the time, and of course, the age of Tyra, America's Next Top Model, I was big as hell compared to, I guess, the norm. Big quotes. So yeah, that was a couple years, probably from 7th grade to maybe 10th grade. I was up on that treadmill. She didn't see it. It didn't happen. I wasn't going nowhere. And at the time, I was ready to go to the skating rink every week. I didn't work out, baby. It wasn't happening. You wasn't going. So again, it was, I felt away at the time. But again, I'm grateful now because I see the importance of exercise. And that's why I try to relay it, but in a different message now. I feel like I can be a little bit harsh. And you'll probably hear that in some episodes about just, how big people are or what they feel like the limits are or weight, fat phobia and all of those things. But I do feel like there's a certain point for everyone, but I will let you be your own determining factor on what that point is. I know for me, being 5'2", Tobias, please. I know for me being 5'2", like I said, when I gain weight, you see it real quick. And the older you get, it doesn't come off as quick. So maintaining this consistency is the biggest deal for me now. And when I say consistent, I don't mean just being in the gym every single day of your life for 2-3 hours on end. No, you just need to be consistently active. So all this summer, I had sustained an injury at like near the end of March. So I already had a torn ACL from teaching because I used to teach step. And I'm about to be a step coach again, which also helps me to maintain my level of activity. But I sustained an injury and then I re-injured it this, past March. So then I was scared to be in the gym to lift too much because, again, that age and injury, I'm not about to play with it. I'm not about to play with it. I don't have time to be in nobody's hospital, nobody's therapy, nobody's none of that. So I just try to keep myself right. And that's another reason I be in the gym. Excuse me. Another reason I be in the gym is just to keep myself right. But so yeah, sustain the injury. So all this summer I haven't been in the gym all summer. I literally just got back in the gym consistently a couple days ago, actually. So this week is my first week back on my 4 for 4. So I was just on my hot girl walks and dancing. It was what I say? I don't know. I gave it a cute name, but I was dancing. I'll be yelling into this mic. I'm sorry, y'all. If the audio is off, I'm sorry. But June and July, I was a dancing fool. I was kind of had this step team thing on my mind, so I was playing around with different ideas and just getting back in the groove of dancing. But dancing is being active. 30, 40 minutes, an hour of dancing, that's calories burned. That's cardio. You're working out your full body, arms, legs, core, everything. So going on hot girl walks, when you're outside in nature, you're on various terrains. You're going uphill, you're going downhill, you're walking on different types of gravel. So you're working your legs in different ways. You're building muscle. So you don't have to be in the gym per se. You just need to be active. And that's why I say I don't have a set routine. My routine is to be consistent. Whatever I feel like I can muster up for that day, or that those many days a week that I said that I dedicated to myself that I'm going to be active, whatever I feel I can give that day, that's what I'm going to do. So hey, I don't feel like I can really go in the gym and give it my all. Number one, if you're going to the gym, don't go in the gym and play, because that's how you, again, injuries. Stay away. All I feel like I can do is walk today. Get out there and walk and challenge yourself. Don't be lazy about it. So a 45-minute walk, you could probably get 2 miles in if you're actively walking, not leisure. Do a little active. If you want, get them arms pumping. Put on some high beat, high energy type of music. Dance while you walk. Clap while you walk. Whatever while you walk. When I say there's been so many transformation stories that have been on like talk shows about people, that there was this one guy, they just lost so much weight just from walking. You'll be surprised. You'll get out there walking, daydreaming. You'll be miles in and be like, oh, I've really been moving. If you're doing that consistently, your body is going to change. And again, with the rapid weight loss thing, that's why for me, surgery just sets you up for more surgery. I don't care what type of surgery it is, what the reason the surgery is for. Surgery just sets you up for the potential of more surgery. So when it comes to like VSG or gastric sleeve, you're going to rapidly lose weight, which means that your skin cannot keep up with the amount of weight that you're losing. So then now you are set up to have another surgery to remove the excess skin, because that's not going to go anywhere when you lose that much weight that fast. Here I am. I think I've lost about, what was I? I think my highest weight was about 280. Again, I'm 5'2". 5'2", 280 is too much for me. I could feel it going upstairs, my knees. And I, at the time, was trying to be a coach. I could do it. And that's what I was, that's the other thing about like being plus size, is when you're plus size and you can move. Yes, that is great. Be healthy. But also, it feels different. So that's why I say like I don't really go by my looks or how like much weight I've lost or gained. I don't go by the looks. I go by how I feel. And I know now I feel so much better. How I move, how I'm able to move. I can get my legs up higher. I can get upstairs without any issues. I can dance longer. I have hypohidrosis, so I'm going to sweat regardless, but I just feel so much better. So again, I'm talking everywhere. But yeah, just pick activities that you enjoy. A lot of the girls like pickleball now. A lot of the girls are on Pilates now. Pilates is actually really good and really, really, really hard. I be in the gym. I be throwing weights, which is like throwing boulders like a man. But baby, Pilates, just body weight movements. It's hard, and you will really show yourself where you're lacking, and you will be able to more easily see how you grow if you just remain consistent in that activity. Another one, mobility training. And another good start just to start working out is I love Grow with Joe. When I first started trying to get back on my consistency with working out, Grow with Joe videos on YouTube. I told my friend about it. You can do them right in the comfort of your own home. They're simple, easy movements, but you're moving the whole time. You will work up a sweat. And you think the movements are just, they're so simple they wouldn't be challenging, but it'll show you real quick how out of shape you really are. But when you, again, just do them consistently, I'm like, okay, now this is too easy for me. I need a new challenge. Let me go on these walks. Okay, I'm walking 2 miles. I'm walking 3 miles. I'm walking 4 miles. I'm walking 5 miles. Okay, cool. Now, I don't really feel like walking today. Let me go to the gym. All right, let me try this exercise. I'm kind of scared of this machine, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. And that's the other thing. I know a lot of girls are scared to get in the gym. So let's talk about the gym real quick. Do not let the gym intimidate you. I know it's a scary place. I know it's a lot of machines that you don't know what to do. You don't want to look crazy looking at them. But everybody in the gym is there to better themselves. And what I've learned is the people that are like, if you come across people in the gym that are looking at you crazy, fuck them. A big fuck them. I get more compliments and assistance and willingness to help me in the gym than anything, because again, we're all in here just trying to make ourselves better. The bodybuilders to the super plus size people in there that are just starting out, we're all in here just trying to do better. So take your time in there. Don't let nobody bully you off machines. Don't let nobody rush you off machines. They're gonna have to wait. I don't care if you've been on that machine for 30, 45, 50, however long. There's other ones in there. Go do something else. And if they on that shit, go get somebody that work there. Don't let nobody punk you in the gym. This is your place too. This is your space too. So take your time. Especially, I think it's easier to start with like the machines because they have pictorials on there that shows you what it works. You can take your time trying to figure it out. And hopefully you're in a nice enough gym where you have assistance. You can just ask one of the people that work there, like, hey, how do I just show you how to use it? Not necessarily like for a whole personal training session. Just show me how to use this machine real quick. Do your little reps, do your sets, move on to the next. But I think machines are the easiest to start with because you can kind of figure it out yourself. It kind of shows you what to do. And then when you get more confidence, then you can go over to the free weights. You can go over to the different machines and the bigger machines where the quote unquote bodybuilders be at, and try those different exercises, up your weight. That's always my thing. Challenge yourself when you're in there. So start with lightweight, more reps, so you can get used to the movement, so you can make sure that you're doing the movements properly, so that you again are not sustaining injuries. Once you feel comfortable with those machines and those movements, then you can up the weight. Then you're doing less reps, higher weight, same amount of sets. I usually do three to 4 sets of starting out with low weight. I'll do like 10 to 12 reps. When I start upping the weight, then I'll start going to 6 to 8 reps. But take your time. That could be a straight year of doing 3 sets of 10 at 20 pounds, depending on the exercise. Your lower body exercises are going to be, heavier, because that is what does the majority of the work for your body, is your lower half. So it's stronger than you think. And that's the other thing about being plus size. You're stronger than you think because you already carry around more weight on the daily. So you'll be surprised when you go in there and you're doing an exercise or using a machine and you're like, oh, this is easy. Yeah, because you already walk around with that. Up it. If it feels too easy, up it. Challenge yourself. If you feel like this is not challenging me enough, up the weight or up the reps. Either or. But again, make sure that you are stretching before, dynamic movement. So that's not like hold and pause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is like swinging, moving. I usually dance as a warm up just to like get my whole body moving, stretch it out. So again, prevent injury, especially for my girls that are 30 plus. I'm telling you, injuries are nothing to play with. They're not fun. It's not fun. So be careful and take your time. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, let's go move over to eating. Before I leave that, again, do not let anybody in the gym or the gym itself intimidate you. That is your space. That is your place. You are supposed to be there. It is for your good. It's my boyfriend right now. My boyfriend Jim, for sure. We in there. We be together real bad. 5 a.m. We in there. But moving on to eating. So with that, like I said, my first challenge, or I felt like my easier challenge, would be to get in the gym and be in there consistently. So I wouldn't say that my diet has necessarily changed as far as what I eat. It has a little bit because I'm trying to become an adult and actually eat more vegetables. I love fruit now, but that's a lot of sugar. But I'm trying to do better with my vegetables. I still suck with vegetables. But I digress. But over time, I'm working out, and you'll be surprised. It's like you would think you would want to eat more. I would be thirsty more. but I know I need to eat because I need to replenish my body because I've just worked out all this time, and now these vitamins and nutrients and muscles are, tired out. They need to be refueled. But what happened was I would eat less. I found myself eating less or wanting to eat less. And of course, that is a change in my diet. So that also contributed to my weight loss. I didn't necessarily change what I eat. I still eat like a little kid. I still eat fried everything. I'm not doing a whole bunch of vegetables. I'm not doing a whole bunch of proteins and powders and vitamins and all of that. Because to me, all of that is just capitalism, consumerism. They just want you to buy, 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 buy. You need to buy this supplement. You need to buy this food. You need to eat this many. And you do need to eat whatever many proteins, macros, nutrients, and all of that. I don't know all the talk. Get into that when you get deeper into it. Don't overwhelm yourself with all of the things that everybody says you need. Pick your battle. Get honed in on it until it doesn't feel like a battle anymore. It just feels like this is part of my day. This is what I do. All right, I've got this in place. Now I'm up for my next challenge, which for me, eating. So then I began to, what's easiest for me is fasting. I kind of do, what is that? Like they say 16 to 18 hours. It wasn't like I timed it per se, because again, that's just putting other things on your mind. You have to think too much. I got to count this, and don't make it stressful for yourself. Make it as easy as possible for yourself. And then when you get into it, dive deeper into it. But don't try to put a whole bunch of stuff on your plate, counting this and that and how many macros and this and that. It all be too much. Just get started. Keep it simple. What is it? KISS? Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Okay? So I would do my fasting. And here recently, I kind of did like a 3-day fast. I've done a fruit fast, a fruit detox, and all of these things made me feel better, made my digestive feel better, and made my overall person feel better. And also going into food a little bit more. For me, like I said, that is my current battle, is the eating, is because I've kind of gone through all the stages of disordered eating. When I was talking about with my mom younger, I was on like a, what do you call it? And all of these things made me feel better, made my digestive feel better, and made my overall person feel better. And also going into food a little bit more. For me, like I said, that is my current battle, is the eating, is because I've kind of gone through all the stages of disordered eating. When I was talking about with my mom younger, I was on like a, what do you call it? I guess it was binge eating. I kind of still binge eat now, but back then I would binge eat everything. Every time I ate, it was just like, now that's too much food. You don't even need that much food. Then it moved to a period of me not even claiming, and I wasn't really trying. It just kind of happened, being like anorexic. So I just wouldn't eat. But that didn't last long because I was a big girl, so I wanted to eat. So then it became like a bulimic thing. So I would eat a whole bunch, and then I would purge, but I don't like throwing up, so that didn't last long. So then it became back to like emotional eating. So like when I would feel mad or I feel sad or I'd be extra happy, then I would eat a whole bunch, and then I wasn't working out, so that's how that piled up. And here now, I'm kind of in and I don't want to put like a title on it, because again, I'm trying to get a grip on it, but I still would consider myself to be an emotional eater, for sure. I try not to, because now that I notice it a lot quicker, especially when I'm sad, baby, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go get all my favorite snacks, some ice cream, too much of whatever, and eat it too fast to where my brain can't keep up with my stomach, and I'm overeating, and now I'm miserable full, which I also hate that feeling now. So it's a process of, again, it's all about the mental. You have to pay attention to your mind. So now I'm in a state where I've recognized these different cycles, I go through with eating, and I'm able to more quickly stop myself. So now when I get sad, I'm not going straight for food. I might treat myself just to give me a little pick me up, but I'm not being gluttonous with it. I'm eating a normal portion size. I'm now trying to eat slower so that my brain can keep up with my stomach, and I haven't it'll be like I've waited all day to eat now. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. I'm ordering all this food because your girl don't like to cook. That's also my problem. I'm ordering all this food. Girl, you don't even eat that much like that. Relax. So now you're wasting money and wasting food. So it's, again, me trying to get a grip on it. But you have to recognize these patterns in yourself to even be able to address them. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm good with the workout portion. I enjoy working out. That is part of my day. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel accomplished. It makes me feel productive. But now my mental work is going on to this food thing. These are the foods I don't like. These are the foods I need to eat. This is how much I need to eat. You need to slow down when you eat. Chew slower. Swallow. Don't gulp. Drink some water while you eat. Makes you feel fuller. And that's not even to like trick your mind. It just, you need a drink when you eat. It helps with your digestive. And also, water's good for you. And also, it helps you to slow down so that your body can catch up. Get out. Your body can catch up. So these are the things that I think about as I'm continuing on this never ending journey. And that's the other thing about it. It never stops. It never ends. So again, pill, surgery, shot, it doesn't matter. You still need to be active, because when you go to the doctor, when you're telling them the goals that you have for yourself, I want to lose X amount of weight, I want to do this, and they are offering you these different solutions, they always say it in conjunction with proper diet and exercise. The only proven thing for weight loss and weight management is diet and exercise. So in conjunction with whatever else you got going on, is diet and exercise. So I'm like, I'm going to just skip the other part, get my mind right, and focus on my diet and exercise. I got the exercise part pretty good. Now we're trying to get this diet part better, So with the exercise, with the food, with the everything, it's all about consistency. It's all about keeping going and really keep going. Because I know for me back in the day, I'll be like, oh, I'm being so consistent. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Are you really, girl? When you go work out, are you really even breaking a sweat, or are you in there playing? And that's now why I like to work out by myself. I'll work out with people every once in a while, but for me, that's just number one, my me time, which I have a lot of me time, but it's my push myself me time. I be in there talking to myself, jamming to my music and da-da-da. I don't really want to be in coach mode trying to pep somebody else up, because it's already difficult enough for me to it's not difficult, but it's just my sacred time or whatever. But I don't want to have to be pushing somebody else. If I'm in that mode and I'm in that mood, then I will agree to go work out with somebody on that day. But if their mind's not even there, and I feel like it's a waste of energy for me, because I know your mind's not there. It doesn't matter what I say here, because you're going to do this one day, but this one day honestly doesn't matter in the grand scheme. It does if you keep going, but if we're just here today and you don't come back for another 2 weeks, this was not pointless, but kind of pointless. So get your mind right. First step, most important step, know that it's all in the mind. It's a matter of the mind. It's mind over matter. Working out is hard. Being consistent is hard. But I want these changes for myself. Let me take this step. I took that step. I was successful at that step. Let me step again. All right, we did it. Let me step again. Shit, look at you. Let me step again. Oh shit, bitch, look at you. Now let me step again. And you just keep stepping for yourself. Keep taking that walk, because it's a journey. You never gonna stop. This is good for your health. It's good for your mobility. It's good for your everything. Don't look at it as a punishment. Don't look at it as something it is hard. It's hard to remain consistent. Actually doing it, I don't think is really that hard. You might get to some days where okay, that exercise was kind of hard. This took me out, but it's more hard to keep having to restart. Because then you're really going to be upset with yourself. It's I keep failing myself. So once you start, do all the things that you can to stick with it. You can't go to the gym that day? Okay, but I can get a walk in real quick. Okay, I can't get a walk in, but I can do this little video at home. Do what you can to remain consistent in whatever activity that is. Pole dancing, I'm just naming off things. That's one thing I want to do. But again, that costs money. And do things that don't cost you money, because again, that's just putting another layer of pressure on yourself. Start wherever you can and move up as your interest grows, your consistency grows, your devotion to self grows. Layer it up after that. But keep it simple, stupid. Keep it cute while you start out. So, yeah, that's my routine. If we want to get to like, I don't really have a workout routine. It's not like I have a list. I don't have a notes app. I just be scrolling. I'll be on TikTok. Search, I don't know, workouts for plus size people. The plus size gym creators will be on there. They're going to show you modified movements, so you can do it. Don't get discouraged by any body shape, because you can still do the movements. You just might need to tweak it just a little bit until your body is at a size where it looks exactly how whoever you are watching looks. But I'm telling you, there are plus size creators on all of these apps that are here and have the information and the moves and the videos and the how-tos for you to get it done. It's just a matter of you wanting that for yourself. No one's going to do that for you. Whether you pay for a trainer, whether you pay for a gym, whether you pay for different supplements, whether you pay for different pills, nothing is going to change until you say it in your mind, believe it, and keep acting on it every single day. Every single day in some way, shape, or form. And that is not, again, also not restricting yourself from different foods that you like. It's all about balance. Balance and consistency are the words of the game. And neither one of them ever end. So, stop trying to punish yourself into change. Don't punish yourself. Don't consequence yourself into change. You're just going to be mad at yourself when it doesn't go exactly how you thought it should. Give yourself grace. You're going to fall off. But as long as you still have the will and desire and you actually get up and move, you're good. You're good. So to all of y'all that want to get on your own wave, do it. I'm here with you. I ain't stopping no time soon. No matter how much weight I lose, don't lose. If I regain it all, I bet you I'll get back on that horse again. I bet you I will. For my future kids, because I'm gonna have a husband and we gonna have some kids, and my kids, I'm gonna be able to tell them this. Hey, your mama don't play, okay? So I do these things for my current self, my future kids, my future husband, all of that. Do it for who you want to be now and forevermore, because it don't end. So yeah. I hope I answered questions. I probably should have did like a Q&A if y'all wanted more specifics, but the main question I kept getting over and over and over and over is, what's the routine? And what I told them and what I'm going to tell y'all, the routine is to remain consistent in activity of things that you enjoy, things that make you happy, and that you don't feel like you're punishing yourself. That is my routine. Things that make me happy and move my body. I also work out for the freakiness of it all, because, baby, when you get active, you can do some more things in the bedroom. You can hit some more angles, some more positions you didn't even know your body could stretch and move like that. So yeah, for the freak shit. Do it for everything. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap this video up today. If we want more, because I love to talk about this, because I want all my girls healthy and mobile. Stop taking your body for granted. Please stop taking your body for granted, because it does so much for you. And I know you may not like the way it looks right now. It may not be all that you want it to be right now. But again, you had that desire for a reason. Act on it, remain consistent with it, but cherish your body at every single size, because you don't even know how much it's doing for you. You waking up every day, being able to stand up, walk around, move, and do things with free will is all because your body allows you to, no matter what size or shape it is. If you want to change the size and shape, then do that work. But please stop hating and stop talking negatively to your body, because it does so much for you. But yeah, my mama calling me and I just hung up on her and she about to cuss me out. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. That's going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys gained something from it. If we have more specific questions, y'all already know what to do. Drop it down in the comments, because we're going to be talking. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And that was the end to the, mama, I'm going to call you right back. So yeah, that is going to wrap up this episode of the Into the Thick of It podcast. And I will see y'all in my next one. Stay true.